Welcome everyone to Socks Out Racing as we talk about the 2015 Spec MX-5 Open Awards. We've got 5 awards to give for 2 participants from this past season, but a couple of ground rules regarding the awards. First off, no SOR representatives are allowed to receive awards. Secondly, all award recipients had at least a 50% series participation. And speaking of participation, our consistent participant award goes to the driver with a 100% series attendance rate. And that is actually our series champion, Johan Hallberg. So congratulations, Johan, for showing it pays to show up. Our second award is almost the opposite. It's the Gone Rogue Award. This comes from a driver who ran with us on Forza. He had this tendency of disappearing for 2 races, but coming back and finishing in the top half of the points. So we decided to make it an award, and that award recipient is Mark Letono. So congratulations, Mark, for winning the Gone Rogue Award for this season. Third award is our most improved driver. Now this is a constant improvement throughout the series and the greatest improvement among the drivers. Now we did a lot of discussion on which driver would receive this, but at the end of the discussion we knew it was Giuseppe Annunzi. He started off real rough. He was always quick, but he had problems with that race consistency and figuring out where to make the smart pass, where to make the smart play. By the end of the series, he was running right behind the leaders for the entire race. So congratulations, Giuseppe. Our fourth award is the sticky tire. This is for the drivers who show up for most of the races. A 75% attendance rate is required, but they're the drivers that don't take a podium finish all season, but they still keep a positive outlook and just enjoy the race. And that recipient for the Sticky Tire Award for the Spec MX-5 Open is Trip Smith. So thanks, Trip, for really being a pleasure to have. Our final award for today is the Gerbil Meister Award, which has a bit of a story. One of our early competitors who stuck around with us for as long as we were on Forza, before we made the jump to iRacing, we would ask him, how was his car so much faster? And he'd say, gerbils, man. I feed them pizza and cheeseburgers. They make the car go faster. So as a result, we had the Gerbil Meister Award to drivers who at least have 50% series attendance, so the minimum, but they are unchallenged for first place. And this does not include if something goes wrong with the car and they have to pit. This is someone who is fighting for, no one's able to fight them for first at race pace. And we've only had one driver all year who's really been able to pull this off, and that was Iro Nam. So thank you, Iro, for really giving everybody participating something to shoot for. So that concludes our award ceremony for the 2015 Spec MX-5 Open. A big thanks to all of our participants, and we look forward to seeing you for our next series. But before you go, we do have a little bit of surprise for you. And that is our fall series will be the Neo Trans Am series. We're going to take things back to the glory years of Trans Am with a modern interpretation. So we look forward to seeing everyone for that. Look for details on this new series in the coming weeks. So until next time, keep it between the lines.